Greetings, creeps. It's your old pal, Apache Halloween. How was that? Hello everyone, welcome back to the Apache Halloween YouTube channel, and in today's video I will be unboxing and showing you guys the 2023 Spirit Halloween, the Crypt Keeper. So this prop isn't actually mine, this is actually a neighbor's from down the street, and they were kind enough to lend it to me for a couple of days so I can do an unboxing of it. So I want to say thank you, neighbor. You know who you are. But yeah, I'm very grateful that they're allowing me to do this, but let's get into the actual animatronic. So the Crypt Keeper. Now, they had the original one way back in the 1990s, which was pretty cool, but now that thing is very expensive to find. So now they have this one that was released just this year. That's pretty cool, right? Now, personally, I wasn't going to go and get the Crypt Keeper simply because of the price tag. It's just $400, I think, is really crazy. But, you know, for licensing and all that stuff, I guess you kind of got to understand it in a way, but it's just too much for me. But it is pretty cool, and I'm sure it's nostalgic to the people who used to watch Tales from the Crypt from back in the day. Personally, I'm too young. I've never watched the show, but just from an outsider perspective, I think this prop is just an animatronic in general. It's very creepy and cool looking. But enough of me rambling, let's start unboxing him. Alright, so before we open the box, I guess we should show you the actual box here. So here's the front, you know, pretty nice. You got the keeper right on front. The side, you got, you know, the boxes that are cut out and stuff, and gives you some, dimensions of him. This side here also has, like, telling you head movement and eye movement, I'm assuming. And then here's the back. It tells you all the little features and stuff. What's interesting is I don't see a price tag on this. Like, there's this little barcode right here, but there isn't a price tag on it. It doesn't say like $3.99 or anything. But that is the box, so let's start unboxing the Crypt Keeper. So when I first opened the box, you got the Zombie Tech Squad little part right there, and then it's just another box inside of the box, basically. So I'm going to put it down on its side here, and I'm going to pull it out, and here are all the contents that are inside. So we have the clothing right on top here, and there's also the instructions right in here as well. Here you can see the instructions, and it also feels like there's a hip loop or something metal that's sitting inside this bag as well. We have the feet here. Here are the feet. They are a plastic material. They're a little thin. You can kind of squeeze them and they flex a little bit. But that's not too big of a deal. Pretty nice right here. Black foam pieces with some metal inside. I'm assuming this is for the arms or maybe the legs. I'm not too sure. Here is a neck bracket piece that's plastic. Here's the actual like shoulder piece that says front right there. These are the arms right here, and they have the hands attached to them. Again, they have some fabric, cloth, and the foam tubes. Very nice hands here. They look a little shiny, I will not lie, but not that big of a deal. There's this metal pole here, which is very interesting. It looks like they cut it right here and re-welded it, and there's also a screw that is just welded to the pole, which is pretty interesting to me. It's just welded there. It's pretty funny. Here is, I'm assuming, the control box, and it says the Keeper on it. I'm assuming this right here is the head. So let's open that up and see what the head looks like. So I got my scissors here. I'm going to cut open the cardboard box here, hoping everything works on this guy. I've seen some videos where they ship one out and go to set them up, and, well, some are completely dead. I've seen some where the eyes are popped out of the socket. Very interesting there. But hoping that this is all good. So here is the head. Ooh, look at that. It is a latex, or I'm assuming latex or vinyl. Not too sure. I don't know the difference between the two. But you got the eyes, very nice texture here. Very creepy. You got some of the bones sticking out the cheekbone. That's pretty cool. And it looks like the eyes are actually not too bad. I've seen some where the eyes are like turned really far. So hopefully that is okay. But yes, very, very nice. And then last but not least, we have basically what's the base right here. And it's got some zip ties on it that are keeping it in place. I just pull that out. And here is your base right here. Okay, so that is everything that was in the box. So the next thing that we're going to do is set him up. So looking at the instructions, you're going to want to take the base right here. And the next thing that we are going to do is take the pants out of the bag. Here are the pants, and there does seem to be a piece of metal as the hip loop down here, which is pretty interesting. And you are going to want to bring this up and over, it looks like. You're going to want to slide this over the front of the base here. It looks a little tricky, but I assure you that it will fit. Now we are going to take these poles with foam and slide them through. These are the legs here. And you want to put them in each of the little slots here on the base. So there's one. Slide the other one through the other pant leg. And here is leg number 2. We are then going to want to take this pole with the angle right here and slide that over the base and snap lock that into place. And we are now going to want to take the control box out of its packaging here. And inside this packaging, we have the adapter that is in a white box that says adapter. We have some zip ties and some screws, and we have the control box right here. We are going to want to slide the control box on this little screw mount right here like that. Next, we are going to take the little plastic shoulder frame right here, and we are going to take the screws and screw that to the pole. You are then going to take the little straps on the pants here and pull them up and pull them over the shoulder bracket frame. Now we are going to slide the arms into the little shoulder bracket frame. There's one. Here is the other. We are now going to take the plastic shoulder frame and apply it on the top of the bracket here and make sure the front is facing, well, the front. The next thing you're going to have to do is take these zip ties and fish them through the shoulder bracket with the shoulder or plate on top. The next thing you're going to want to do is zip tie the frame and the mold together with the zip ties provided. Now we are going to take the head and secure it to the shoulder frame like that, and then you have to screw on a screw to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now we are going to take the wires from the head and connect them to the control box. Now one thing here is in the instruction manuals, it just shows the wires getting plugged from the control box to the head. And actually, it doesn't even seem like the shoulder plastic piece is even on in the picture. So that leaves you to either have that plug over the plate here, or you could have the wires go through the opening, which I am going to do because I think that's going to be a little more protective of the wires, having them kind of secured under the plastic shoulder piece. Now we are going to put the feet on the corresponding legs. There's one. It seems like the foam kind of goes a little farther on the legs here, so you kind of have to push the foam back to get to the metal fork. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but then it kind of like covers the feet nice and perfectly, which maybe that is exactly how they wanted it. Now we are going to want to take the shirt and unfold it out of the packaging, and on the shirt is supposed to be the IR sensor for the Crypt Keeper. So it seems like it's kind of like a normal shirt. I'm assuming you're going to want to slide the hands through the sleeves first before velcroing up the shirt. So you are going to want to take the IR sensor and run it through the back here and plug it in before you velcro any of the shirt together. Now that that is complete, we can take the shirt here and velcro it all together. Now that that's done, we're going to take the adapter out of the box, and this is a 4.5 volt adapter, which is a little interesting. It is not the normal 6 volt, and I saw that in another video. Just the guy was warning, I don't recall who it was right now, but warning you, do not put a 6 volt adapter into the 4.5 volt prop, because you will probably fry something. But we are going to plug this in to the Crypt Keeper. And then last but not least, we are going to lay the scarf over him. Now this thing is really nice quality. I really like this. Has a little piece of Velcro, and I'm assuming you just fold it over the neck right here and Velcro it in. So that is the Crypt Keeper all set up. So I'm going to plug him in and put him in a chair, and you are going to see his demo.
I got this letter the other day. Dear Crypt Keeper, do you happen to know the origin of the expression, "You can't keep a good man down"? Yes, I do, Creep. That was coined in 1904 by a seasick cannibal. I was recently asked this puzzling query by one of my many fear fans. Should fried chicken be eaten with the fingers or not? No, absolutely not. The fingers should always be eaten separately. And I'll leave you with this little bit of crypt wisdom. You know you're a corpse if you throw a football and your hand goes along with it. Love me tender, love me true. Let me be the ghoul for you. So have fun, kiddies. And don't forget, the morgue, the merrier. Greetings, creeps. It's your old pal, the Crypt Keeper, known to all you fright fiends as America's Most Haunted. I'm here once again with some cryptic remarks. There once was a creep named Lamar who used dynamite for his cigar. They recovered his liver from the Sawani River and his eyeballs from East Zanzibar. Now there's a guy who got a bang out of life. When I was a little creep, we played a lot of party games like hide and go shriek, spin the beetle, ghost office, and pull the tail off the donkey. Let's face it, kiddies, I've become quite a celebrity. The world worships the ground I rot in. You know, I feel like a little kid again. Hey, waiter, bring me another little kid. Medium rare this time. It takes a sick, devious, disturbed mind to come up with the things I say. I'm so blessed. Did you know the average human body contains approximately 6 quarts of blood? Yum! All of a sudden, I'm thirsty. Busy lately going around from door to door collecting for the Black Plague. We're thinking of bringing it back.
So there he is, the 2023 Crypt Keeper animatronic from Spirit Halloween. You know, I do like the detail on this animatronic, and I like how accurate it looks to the original model back in the 90s, and it looks pretty good to the actual TV show. Now, I really am trying to grasp the $400 price tag on this guy. I'm not too sure, like, why exactly it is so much money here. Now, there's got to be some licensing fees and stuff like that, but considering that this is $400 and the new Slim animatronic is also $400, this one is only, what, like 2.5 feet tall right here, while Slim is like, what, almost 7? It just doesn't make that too much sense to me personally, but that's just my opinion, and everyone knows what my opinion means. It basically means nothing. So if you really want this guy, go out and get him, because, you know, he's only going to be around for maybe a year or two, and then you would have to find him on sites like eBay or OfferUp. So if you really want the Crypt Keeper, you should totally go get the Crypt Keeper. Oh, and this guy must have the world record for most phrases in an animatronic and longest runtime for constant phrases, because it took me about 3 minutes to get through all of them. So that is the end of this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and thank you to my neighbor for allowing me to film and unbox this animatronic. But that is about the end of this video. Please like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you have anything to say, just comment it down below. But that is all I have for you in this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.